Hey everybody, what's up? It's Holly. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be taking you through my meal planning, show you some of the meals I made this week, some of the groceries I bought. I generally start meal planning either on a Sunday or Monday, sometimes Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how organized I've been. Recently I haven't been that organized, but I'm hoping it's something I really want to kind of get back into doing on a Sunday or even a Saturday, to be honest, so that I could go shopping on Sundays. The first thing I do is I go to my fridge and I like to check out exactly what I have in my fridge, what am I out of. If I do have stuff in my fridge, I'll start also kind of mentally planning meals that I want to use that stuff for. I also like to check freezer downstairs, so I'll check the freezer downstairs as well, see what meat I have. Once I've checked what's in my fridge, I then head over to my computer where I start making a digital list, and I will Google new recipes, so try and find some new recipes to try. And I also have a database where I keep all the old recipes that I've done, and I can just pull them up from there. And I'm going to go into that in a little bit more detail a bit later on in this video to show you exactly how I keep everything stored and compiled. But for now, I'm just looking up some new recipes and deciding what I want to make for the week. Once I've decided, I'll then put all the ingredients onto my phone so that I have my shopping list. And I do love a digital shopping list. It just makes it so much easier than trying to walk around the shop with a pen and paper. And I can just click on the thing and it disappears. I don't know about you, but just seeing all this fresh fruit and veg makes me feel so happy. I do love it when I go to the grocery store and I pick up all this stuff. It's like, can't wait to get cooking with it. The colors are all so vibrant and it just makes me really excited for food. I've got some ideas for recipes that I want to make with this stuff. Not all of it, some of it was just like impulse buying. Tonight we're going to have a pork and green pepper dish. So I'll be using my green pepper, garlic, some onions, and then soy sauce. I think sake goes in there as well, and then it's going to be rice. And I'll probably do some spinach. I've got some spinach in the fridge already. Tomorrow night we're going to have turkey burgers, Greek turkey burgers. It's my first time trying this recipe, so I'm hoping it tastes good because I have some olives in the fridge that need finishing up using. So I'm going to use those. That goes in it. What else? I can't remember. There's some other things, but I'll show you that recipe when I make it. And then I'm just going to do like a little salad. So I bought these adorable little cucumbers and the tomatoes to go with it. And that'll be yummy. And then what else? Kids are playing. On what day is it? So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm thinking I've got pork belly in the fridge. It's pretty fatty, but I've had it in the fridge or freezer a while. I want to use it up. It's got to be eaten at some point. And as I always say, it's about moderation and eating a healthy, balanced diet. So I'm going to make that into a Japanese dish. It's called kakuni. It's like a braised pork belly dish, which I will serve with rice, probably a bit of broccoli, and pak choi. I absolutely love pak choi. And then, so a few bonus items that I bought were this basil. It's a lemony basil. It's absolutely divine. I love it. I just saw it. I bought it on a whim, so I'll probably do some kind of salad with that at some point, maybe for lunches, for me and my husband. And then I also bought tons of aubergines. So I'm either thinking for that, along with my Japanese, the kakuni, I might do like a miso eggplant dish. My husband loves aubergine, eggplant, whatever you want to call it. Adores those. And then I also thought about doing an aubergine curry, so bengan butter. But I haven't quite decided. I'm gonna, think about that later. But I do love a good bit of aubergine. Anyway, and then I also bought leeks. The leeks were 99 cents a pound. Normally it's at least $2.99 a pound, so I just had to get it. I love leeks. And either I could make like a leek and potato soup with that. Last week I actually made this gorgeous creamy leek and cream pasta, which was very delish. So I could make something like that again. I don't know, I'll have to see. Because I only really meal planned like half my week. but a lot of these meals will probably actually take us through maybe a couple of days, at least the pork belly will. I wanted to show you really quickly how I meal plan and how I organise all my recipes. This probably isn't the most technical way to show you, but I couldn't figure out how to record my screen. So anyway, I have an Excel spreadsheet that I just made. At the bottom I have tons of different tabs. Right now we are on the menu tab, which is my daily meal planning tab. On the left you can see I have all the days of the week. I don't have any dates by them because it doesn't really matter. Whatever's at the bottom is whatever we're eating that week. Today is Tuesday, so we are having the pork with green peppers and onions, and then for sides we're having natto, which are fermented soybeans with spinach and rice. I also have the link for the menu, so that's really handy when I go to, that week. I can just grab the recipes super quick. I don't have to go searching for the recipes again. Same with my turkey, my Greek burgers. I just like to put in, what I'm having as well for the sides with everything, just so I don't forget and can make sure that I'm using everything that's in my fridge or everything that I want to use for that day. So yeah, that's something I've been just kind of randomly doing for quite a while. I've got all these kind of recipes up here of everything. Some weeks I'm better than others at doing it. That was when my husband took over. He was trying to do dates, but that's not how I do it. Next we have the to try tab. So these are just recipes that I've looked up. They look awesome and I'd love to try them. On the left hand side I have what type of meat it is, like these are beef, and then what type of cut of beef they are. To try and kind of categorize it a little bit more, so I know easily, like, oh, this is a chicken breast dish, this Iranian dish is going to use chicken breast, or this ginger chicken uses boneless skinless thighs. Underneath then I also have like chicken dishes. Once again, I also categorize that, so these are all chicken breast dishes, and these are actually all ones that I've actually cooked. So then to the right of the recipe you can actually see I've written some notes like easy and delicious, or this could be done with chicken or tofu, or if something, this one, the Thai ginger chicken, it was okay, was a bit disappointed. So it just makes it really easy when I'm kind of looking up things that I want to make. It kind of reminds me of what I thought about that recipe, and I've done that with all different I've got it as well for pork, so we've got ribs or pork chops or thinly sliced pork. I also have a veggie tab, so mains that are vegetables, and then sides that you can make with veggies. And I just find it's a really handy, easy way to keep everything kind of categorized, and it makes it a lot easier when I'm meal planning to just pull from recipes that I've already done, and then that way I can also kind of add recipes to my repertoire, so to speak. I'm sure there are probably apps or things you can do to organize recipes a bit more, but this one just really works for me, and I've been using it for a couple of years now. A little bit noisy in here as usual, so I'm sorry about that. So I am food prepping the burgers, the turkey burgers, so these should be quite a nice, tasty and healthy burger for tonight. So I've just chopped up the spinach, added feta cheese and olives, and then cumin and oregano. I'm going to mix that all up together. Oh, and the olives, did I say olives? Anyway, gonna mix that all up together, make little balls, and then to go with that, I haven't 100% decided what I'm doing, but I'm definitely gonna make some salad of some kind. I don't know, because my husband always wants carbs with dinner, so I think there's some rice left over from last night, so maybe he can just have rice if he wants the carbs. And I've actually got some mashed potato. Sorry, I feel like it's really hard to hear. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I don't know about you, if you've got someone in your family that always wants carbs. It just makes it really hard sometimes when I'm just making like a salad-y dinner. Yeah. Sorry, I feel like it's very noisy in here. I don't know if you heard anything that I'm saying. Just trying to work on dinner right now. get it all prepped so it's ready to go, and then we'll probably either whack it on the barbecue or you can do them in the oven. But I'm trying to get it done. It's about 1 p.m. right now, so I like to try and prepare the food earlier so that it's ready to go later. I'm also going to prepare the salad, so for that I'm just going to chop some tomatoes, onion. I got a bit of mozzarella. I don't know, I'm going for like an Italian / Greek kind of meal tonight. And then, well, and then lettuce. Oh, cucumber as well. Yeah, I know, I'm just kind of craving salad right now. I feel like I eat a lot of salads throughout the summer, and then in the winter months I just don't eat a ton of salad. I know it's like a cold dish, but recently I've been really kind of like craving just fresh cucumber, tomatoes. I love that, loving adding a bit of onion in, or spring onions. But I'm going to get on with that, and I will show you how that turns out a bit later. I hope these burgers are good, although I don't know, because turkey is not my favourite. I think I've probably mentioned this before. Turkey mince is definitely not one of my faves. Often it's a bit dry and tasteless, but hopefully the spices that I've added to this recipe will give it, and the feta and the olives will give it a nice bit of taste. So this is how the burgers turned out. They're raw, obviously. I'm just going to go pop them on the barbecue in a sec. And this is how my salad turned out. We'll have that with a bit of lettuce and it will be all good. I am not gonna lie, these came out so much better than I thought. I've already tried one, and let me tell you, they are absolutely freaking delicious. Highly recommend. Very, very tasty and yummy. Super healthy. It's turkey meat, so very light. Yummy? Is it yummy?
Yeah.
Very yummy?
Yeah.
Did you try the burger?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Delicious and bad.
Why was it bad?
No, delicious and bad. After you took Mama's picture, I'm going to take a picture of us.
New plan for tonight's dinner. I made a bit of a mistake with the pork. I thought it was going to be the thick pieces of pork belly. Turns out it was the thinner pieces of pork belly. So I marinated them instead. I did 2 marinades. One is a miso marinade, and then the other one is like a slightly spicy marinade. My husband's just cooking them on the grill for me right now. I am making miso soup right now to go with that. This is my miso soup that I'm just making from scratch. I know you can buy packets in the Japanese shop, but this is what I used as the base. So with the water, it's like a fishy kind of broth, and then to that I've just added some actual miso. This is the brand I use. It's not a particular brand. I'm then going to cut up my tofu. So I got the soft one. I'm going to cut that up into little chunks and pop it in. My son and daughter, they both absolutely love tofu. Great source of protein. And then over here, I've got the wakame. This is the seaweed, so it comes dried. And I'm actually just have put it in water and letting it kind of, reconstitute. So yeah, I'm going to drain that in a sec, and then I'll also add that to the soup when I'm done. Oh my gosh. So here it is. I made some pak choi with garlic and soy sauce. This is the meat. This is the spicy one. This is the miso one. I then also did some eggplant or aubergine with miso. We might use this seaweed. These are just slices of seaweed that we can wrap up the rice in. And then, I don't know if I'm going to open this or not tonight. It depends, because we got quite a lot of flavoured stuff. But this is like flavouring for rice. It's just some like yummy little veggie bits. And then we got our soup and our rice. And I gotta go because the kids cannot wait to tuck in.